Before you start and finish this video, I want to tell you that the 10th reward in this list is my favorite. May Allah grant us a place in heaven. Ameen. Have you ever paused and wondered about what life in Jannah will truly be like? We spend so much of our time in this world chasing after the fleeting joys, battling the pressures and facing countless struggles that sometimes we forget about the ultimate destination. Jannah, paradise. It's a place Allah promises to those who stay patient, faithful, and true to Him. But let's be honest, it's hard to really understand what Jannah will be like. We often hear descriptions: beautiful gardens, rivers of milk, honey, and wine. But how often do we stop to think about what those descriptions really mean in a personal way? Now, many people hear about Jannah, but may not fully grasp the depth of what awaits them. Some believe that it's just about the material pleasures, the fruits, the castles, the fountains. And while all of that is true, and beyond what we can even imagine, there's so much more to Jannah. Some things will happen there that will not only satisfy our physical desires, but will fulfill our deepest emotional and spiritual longings. Today I want to talk about 10 things that will happen in Jannah, starting with 2 key aspects that are deeply meaningful and can reshape the way we think about paradise. The first reward, the ultimate peace. Let's start with something that's universal: peace. Everyone, no matter who they are or where they come from, longs for peace. We face chaos daily: work pressures, family stress, political unrest, personal struggles. It sometimes feels like the world is just full of noise and distractions, with no real place to rest. And in the midst of it all, the yearning for peace becomes stronger than ever. In the Quran, Allah says, "Indeed, the righteous will be in a place of security, amid gardens and springs, dressed in fine silk and brocade, facing each other." When you enter Jannah, the first thing you will experience is peace. Complete peace. No stress, no anxiety, no pain. All the worries you had in the world will be wiped away. This peace isn't just the absence of noise or chaos. It's a deep, eternal peace that resonates in your soul. It's the kind of peace that only those who have suffered in this world can truly appreciate. The Prophet Muhammad said, "In Jannah there's no fatigue, no sorrow, and no sadness." Picture yourself in Jannah. There's no longer a need to rush, no more long hours working to make ends meet, no more sleepless nights filled with worry. The peace you will find in Jannah will be complete. Mental peace, emotional peace, and spiritual peace. This peace is the reward for staying patient and trusting in Allah through the trials of life. The second reward, eternal youth and beauty. Let's talk about something that many people today find hard to grasp: eternal youth and beauty. We live in a world that is obsessed with appearance. Social media, advertisements, and even the people around us constantly remind us of how important it is to look youthful, attractive, and perfect. But what happens when we age? Wrinkles start to appear, we lose our youthful glow, and we become insecure about our physical appearance. But in Jannah, that will never be an issue. Allah has promised that in paradise, we will be in the best form, forever. No more aging, no more imperfections. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The people of Jannah will be in the best of shapes. They will never age. They will be forever youthful." This eternal beauty in Jannah is not just physical. It is spiritual as well. Your soul will radiate a beauty that reflects the light of your good deeds and your sincere worship of Allah. Your beauty will be seen by those around you, and it will be a reflection of the mercy and grace that Allah has bestowed upon you. The third reward, reuniting with loved ones. One of the greatest fears we have in this world is losing the people we love. Whether it's the loss of a parent, a spouse, a child, or a friend, the grief that comes with separation is something that deeply hurts the soul. It's the kind of pain that makes us question the fairness of life. But in Jannah, there will be no such thing as permanent separation. In Jannah, those who were dear to you in this world, those who shared your faith and worked together to please Allah, will be with you once again. Allah promises that the righteous will be reunited with their loved ones, and this reunion will bring joy beyond anything we can imagine. In the Quran, Allah says, and those who believed and whose descendants followed them in faith. We will join their descendants with them, and we will not deprive them of anything of their deeds. Imagine the joy of reuniting with your loved ones in Jannah, with no sorrow, no pain, no regrets. The people you cherished in this life will be with you, and you will be together in eternal happiness. The beauty of Jannah is that it's not just about the rewards for individuals, it's about shared joy and the comfort of being surrounded by those who matter most to you. The fourth reward, no more suffering or pain. Another thing that is promised in Jannah is the complete absence of suffering. In this world, suffering is a constant part of life. Whether it's physical pain, emotional distress, or the pain of losing a loved one, we are constantly confronted by the realities of suffering. But in Jannah, this will be wiped away. The Prophet Muhammad said, "In Jannah there will be no pain, no grief, no illness. Every ailment, every ache, every heartbreak will be gone. You will be in perfect health, free from any disease, free from the worries of this world." This is a reward for those who endured the hardships of life with patience and trust in Allah's wisdom. The fifth reward, being close to Allah. The greatest reward of all is the opportunity to be close to Allah. In this world, we can only experience the presence of Allah through our worship, our prayers, and our trust in Him. But in Jannah, Allah will be near to us in a way that we cannot even imagine. The ultimate pleasure of paradise will be the ability to see and experience Allah's presence in a way that is beyond human comprehension. The Prophet Muhammad said, "When the people of paradise have entered paradise, Allah will ask them, 'Do you wish for anything more?' They will reply, 'Did you not make our faces shine? Did you not admit us to paradise and save us from the hellfire?' And then Allah will remove the veil and they will look upon His face. This moment will be more glorious than anything else in paradise. The satisfaction of knowing that you are in the presence of your Creator, the one who has granted you all these rewards, will be a feeling of complete contentment. There's nothing that could compare to this closeness. The sixth reward, living in eternal abundance. In Jannah, nothing will be scarce. You will have everything you could possibly need and much more. The rivers will flow with milk, honey, and wine, and fruits will be abundant. Whatever your heart desires, you will have in abundance, and it will be pure, perfect, and enjoyable in every way. In the Quran, Allah says, "Therein for them is fruit, and for them is whatever they request or wish." In this world, we always worry about scarcity, running out of money, food, resources, but in Jannah there will be no such concerns. Everything will be plentiful, satisfying, and more than enough for everyone. The seventh reward, the reward of being served by youths of paradise. In Jannah, the believers will have servants, beautiful, youthful, and radiant, who will serve them. These youths will not be ordinary. They will be a creation specifically for the inhabitants of paradise, carrying out their duties with grace and perfection. They will be waited on by eternal youths. If you saw them, you would think they were scattered pearls. Imagine in the bliss of Jannah as you sit back fully content with the peace and joy surrounding you. Youths will serve you drinks, food, and your needs without you even having to ask. They will be created for this very purpose, and their beauty will be unlike anything in the earthly world, akin to the radiance of the sun, sparkling with purity and perfection. The eighth reward, gardens beneath which rivers flow. Another specific reward of Jannah is the concept of gardens beneath which rivers flow. We know that paradise is often described with flowing rivers of honey, milk, wine, and water. But did you know that in Jannah these rivers are not just decorative features, they are a source of ultimate enjoyment? Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds will have gardens beneath which rivers flow. The rivers in Jannah are a tangible, eternal part of the environment, not simply beautiful landscapes. You will find yourself enjoying these rivers that flow gently under your feet, and the water will be crystal clear, free from any impurities, forever cool and refreshing. The trees and fruits that surround them will be for your consumption, and you will have access to these rivers without restriction, wherever you go. The ninth reward, beautiful, abundant fruits. In Jannah, the fruits will not only be plentiful, but will also have flavors and appearances unlike anything in the world. These fruits will be so abundant that there will always be a fresh, sweet supply available to enjoy. The Prophet spoke of fruits that will be placed at the fingertips of the inhabitants of paradise, ready to be eaten at any moment, without the effort of picking them. In them will be fruits and date palms and pomegranates. The fruits will not only be delicious, but they will also be beautiful and perfectly ripe, unlike anything experienced on earth. The people of paradise will be able to eat freely without worry about overindulgence or sickness, as their bodies will be free from hunger or disease. The 10th reward, eternal companionship of the Prophet Muhammad. One of the greatest rewards of Jannah will be the companionship of the Prophet Muhammad. In Jannah, you will have the honor of being close to the Prophet, enjoying his company and learning from his wisdom. And whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger will be in the company of those blessed by Allah, the prophets, the people of truth, the martyrs, and the righteous. What honorable company! This is an honor that no one can compare to, being in the company of the best of creation. You will experience the deep love and peace of being near the Prophet in the eternal bliss of Jannah. Dear listener, these are just a few of the rewards that await us in Jannah. And the truth is, the rewards of paradise are beyond our understanding. It's a place where peace reigns, where we are reunited with our loved ones, where our desires are fulfilled in the most beautiful ways, and where we can experience the closeness of Allah in a way that transcends anything we've ever known. So as you go through your daily life, remember that Jannah is real. It's not just a fantasy, it's a promise. And while life in this world is full of tests and challenges, the reward for those who stay patient and true to their faith is nothing less than eternal happiness and joy. May Allah grant us all a place in Jannah. Ameen. If you found this video inspiring, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join our community, and let's work together to please Allah and earn the ultimate reward, Jannah. May Allah guide us on this beautiful journey.